Tonight on changes to city-owned property leases in Monterey. The most vocal opposition to those changes coming from business owners on Old Fisherman's Wharf. But there are several other city-owned spots downtown, including the Ocio Cinema, which coincidentally shut its doors for the final time yesterday. More on how the lease changes have affected business tonight from Action News reporter Bryn Whitaker live from Monterey.
Dan, these lease changes are in place so that the city can get what they call its fair cut of profits from the businesses that are on city-owned property. Now, we want to say these changes are not what caused the Ocio to close its doors, but it could be a deal breaker for many of these longtime Monterey businesses.
Things come and go. Monterey survives. It always does.
Rick Johnson with the Old Monterey Business Association says the Ocio Cinema's closure is not a reflection of the business climate downtown. He says there's actually been an uptick in demand for property in downtown Monterey.
We have a lot of money being invested in the downtown right now and a lot of things happening. But there are businesses from time to time that simply don't make it.
A new multi-use apartment complex going in on Alvarado Street and renovations to the Monterey Conference Center are just a few of the additions Johnson cited as being positive changes to downtown. And the city is capitalizing on the market, making changes to lease agreements to make sure they get a portion of the profit from businesses on city-owned property.
The properties are public properties. They are owned by the taxpayers of the city of Monterey, and the city council wanted to make sure that the taxpayers get a fair return on those investments.
Shortening the length of the leases on city-owned property is the biggest change for business owners like Chris Shake, who owns Old Fisherman's Grotto on the wharf. With the new policy, Shake could be offered a 10-year lease, which he says is not enough security for the millions he and his family have already invested in the building.
A 10-year lease doesn't work for me. I would like to be able to have something long-term that I can pass on to the next generation, and 10 years is just not enough.
In 6 years, Shake's lease will be up. He says if he doesn't agree to a new lease with the city, he will have 3 options. Option 1, he could sell the building to the city. 2, hand it over to the city for free. Or 3, demolish it. He says if they can't agree on a new lease or a business deal, he would rather tear the place down than hand it over to the city.
I would feel much better if I tore it down rather than to hand the keys over and give them millions of dollars of lifetime investment that actually my mom and dad started years ago.
Now, negotiations will vary from business to business. The City Council reassures those business owners that they could extend the leases for more than 10 years, depending on the individual business's record. Reporting live in Monterey, Bryn Whitaker, KSBW Action News 8.